Hey, you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the north. More specifically, today we are starting our day out here in Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm actually on my way to St. Louis for Transworld, one of my favorite events of the year, the Haunted House trade show. I'm gonna be spending some time over there in St. Louis, enjoying Transworld, enjoying the festivities. But I figured today, as we're headed west, we try to find some interesting things along the way. And that brings us to this. Over here we have Indy's teeny Statue of Liberty Museum. Yes, believe it or not, there is a Statue of Liberty Museum here in Indianapolis. And yeah, what would be a better place for a Statue of Liberty Museum than here in Indianapolis? And yeah, like the sign says, it is teeny. Admission only 50 cents, apparently. Let's see, just peek in there. Now, it's not open. I believe we can check that you have to go next door in order to check out the Statue of Liberty Museum here at Tim and Company's Another Fine Mess. So we'll see if we can get in there. We will head in and see if they will allow us to take a look at the Statue of Liberty Museum. Right in here, lots of different things, chandeliers, different supplies. Spoke with the lady. She said that yes, she will allow us to check out the Statue of Liberty Museum. Oh, look at that, got some deer antlers, little troll right there. All right, so they said that they had opened up the Statue of Liberty Museum for us. And as a matter of fact, that we did not even get charged the 50 cents. I offered to pay the 50 cents. They said, don't worry about it. They said they're actually have some excess storage in here right now, and they said they don't like to charge when the museum is not 100% put together. But yeah, just a few things. You know, they have the shop next door that they're storing some things in here. But let's take a look at this. This is actually pretty impressive. This is a lot of fun. Like I said, kind of an interesting location for the Statue of Liberty Museum here in Indianapolis. See the statue right there, and yeah, just a wonderful collection of souvenirs. I love these souvenirs. Every time I go to New York, I like to look at the different Statue of Liberty souvenirs they have at the gift shops. There's the M&M Statue of Liberty. Oh, I think I bought this plushie here for Annabelle. Actually bought this, if I remember correctly, I think this is the same one. I bought this actually on the boat to the Statue of Liberty. Oh man, I wonder if she still has that. I know she got rid of some of her plushies. I would love if she still had that, but I'm just not sure. And you see just different ways the Statue of Liberty was used there on the America Online CDs. Now, if people my age probably remember this, that you would get one of these packages, one of these CDs in the mail probably about once a day. AOL trying to get you to sign up. Some Statue of Liberty art. I think that postcard there, the World Fair postcard. What is that called? The Unisphere, I think, is that icon there. And it's definitely not that close to the Statue of Liberty in real life. I think that is a altered photo. Row of shot glasses there. Yeah, you can, go to New York City, you can pretty much find almost anything with the Statue of Liberty on it. Like this little wooden one here, kind of reminds me of those old wooden Christmas ornaments. Oh, look at this. We got some mystery liquid in there. What do you guys think that liquid is? If you know what that liquid is, leave a comment in the comment section. That says do not touch displays. I'm very tempted to shake the snow globe there, but we will follow the rules. Little Funko Pop there, the golden Statue of Liberty. Or actually, now that I look at that, yeah, the Statue of Liberty, you know, we so often associate it as the green coloration that it currently has. I think that's a Lego figure there. But actually, the Statue of Liberty, when it was first built, looked more like this. And I don't believe there's any, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't believe there's any color photos of the Statue of Liberty when it was in like its, you know, shiny phase before that green patina covered it. So you have the Funko there of the original color of the Statue of Liberty. I guess a lot of these show that original color to the statue. Are these Statue of Liberty cigarettes right there? I like the bobbleheads too. And there's Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy is the Statue of Liberty. Oh, the pennants here up there. Okay. Oh, just realized the ceiling completely covered in Statue of Liberty items. Some cornflakes. Statue of Liberty on the cornflakes box. I don't remember that. There's a basketball. Yeah, it's just one thing that kind of comes into perspective here is just how often this image, the Statue of Liberty, is used on different items. Yeah, over here we see that original brass Statue of Liberty. And this side, the patina version, the modern version. This one's interesting here. I don't know if that's like a leather Statue of Liberty. Right in the middle there, we got Miss Barbie, the woman of the hour there. And some of these are actual lamps. That's pretty fun. And we got down here, I got the rubber ducky Statue of Liberty. Here's different beverages. There's a beer can with the statue on it, a Mountain Dew can. And yes, this is a teeny museum, but a lot of stuff packed into a very teeny location. You know me, big fan of the snow globes. Like I said, we will resist the urge to shake any of these globes. See the mannequin in the corner there, dressed all in Statue of Liberty garb. The hat, the shirt, the suspenders, the tie, even the pants. So yeah, great little museum here celebrating one of the most iconic statues in America. Even though we are a little bit a ways from the statue itself. But as fun as that was, it's time to be heading down that long, lonesome road. It's a guy on a unicycle. Parked over here on the bridge above the I65 I70 Interchange here. This is actually an interesting park. It was built here in the median. This is called The Idle. It says this is a place to be idle, to gather with friends, or to be alone, to stare at the sky, or to study the ground, to consider your thoughts or clear head. This is a place for humans to do what humans do. Within reason, of course. Uh-oh. Things just got slightly more nefarious here. Heading into The Idle. So here is The Idle. They have put stadium seats here for people to be able to watch all the traffic here at the interchange. And this is interesting. I've been to several train viewing areas,
where they're set up, where there's a lot of trains crossing by. I think this is the first time I've seen something like this where it's set up just to watch traffic. And man, there's a lot of traffic. It's actually really loud here. I kind of enjoy this. I think I've talked before, you know, growing up, my bedroom overlooked the street in front of our house. Actually, it was a fairly busy street, and I don't know, I always found the sound of traffic to be relaxing, because I was listening to it when I was going to sleep. And so I don't know, I kind of enjoy this. You can take a seat here at the idle and just enjoy the traffic. Oh man, so much traffic. Maybe there's something wrong with me, but I don't know, I really love this. I feel like I would come out here if I lived in Indianapolis. I would just come out here and enjoy the traffic. What do you guys think? Leave a comment in the comment section. Do you enjoy watching traffic? Yeah, this road here, not so lonesome. Just randomly stumbled upon this. I was driving by, there was it looks like a horse, just a horse made out of tires here out in front of the Burger King. There's no marker, no artist credit on who created this. Just a big horse, life-size horse, made out of tires. You can see his mane there. Yeah, it's like big car tires for his body, and then you can see some smaller, like, bicycle tires there on his neck. Fascinating. We've come down to this residential neighborhood here in Indianapolis to see Indianapolis's version of the Cadillac Ranch. I guess this is another traffic-themed attraction here in Indianapolis. This is, you can see a car planted nose first in the ground. This is known as Lonehenge. Lonehenge, inspired by Cadillac Ranch, where they have the row of Cadillacs lined kind of at an angle with their nose in the ground. But yeah, this is the Indianapolis version. Just the one car, but it's still pretty impressive here, popping up in this neighborhood. See, it's actually in this little community park in between houses. And it's my understanding that they will actually show movies on the bottom of the car. That's why these benches are here, so they can have little community movie showings here on the bottom of Lonehenge. We've stopped off in the small town of Marshall, Illinois. I heard there was something very large here in Marshall. As we walk down the Main Street area here, I do notice they have these decorated lions. See, there is a lion wearing a football helmet. See, Felix's barbershop actually has Felix the cat there on the window, and I really like this colorful RCA sign hanging up over Main Street. Yeah, I love the old signs. It's a shame how boring signs today can look. Oh, looks like it's like an appliance store here. Bunch of looks like used washing machines. Yeah, it says this is an authorized RCA, authorized service center. And I looked at, like, yeah, they have appliances there, microwave, DVD player, these old TVs here in the window. I'm not sure if this business is still in operation, but look, yeah, all the old TVs in there. I guess it's like a TV repair shop back, you know, when they would fix appliances and instead of just throwing them away and buying a new one. Another one of these art lions here. But over here on the porch of the old courthouse, we have Marshall's claim to fame. Do you see it? Do you see it there? We have the world's largest gavel on the porch there. I guess they have it under the porch to protect it from the elements. Let's see if we can get up close and see the world's largest gavel here. It says the best way to predict the future is to create it. Abraham Lincoln, dedicated to the past, present, and future judges of Clark County, Illinois. And that is, I can verify, this is a very large gavel. Oh, it's solid too. Now, this part of Illinois actually known for quite a few of the world's largest things. Nearby Casey, Illinois, they pretty much made the town mission to make the most world's largest objects in their town. They have the world's largest rocking chair, the world's largest mailbox, the world's largest mousetrap. It just goes on and on from there. They're always adding new largest things. And I would stop in Casey today, but we're in a bit of a time crunch. You could spend all day in Casey, Illinois. But next time I come through, we'll stop back in and see what's going on in Casey. I just noticed here, peering at me out the window, we have a some sort of space astronaut. And apparently here in Marshall, we are on the historic National Road. I'm not previously familiar with the historic National Road. I've done the Lincoln Highway, I've done Route 66, I've done the Dixie Highway. I don't think I've ever done the historic National Road. This may be something I need to look into. So I guess we can learn more here at the historic National Road Welcome Center. All right, let's explore upstairs here. I guess this functions as like the visitor center for the town of Marshall. Okay, there's like a venue in here. Okay, yeah, I just apparently, unwittingly, unknowingly, stumbled into a wax museum. Yeah, this is I just noticed, like literally just noticed this building. Noticed that it was talking about the historic National Road. I came in, the lady came out, said, oh, you know, welcome to Marshall. Feel free to walk around the building if you want. So I headed upstairs to the 3rd floor, and there's wax figures up here. This is, I'm so happy. Okay, so there is buttons. There's buttons on these signs. William B. Archer. Push button to hear William B. Archer talk about the founding of Marshall, Illinois. Or we can hear these Illinois pioneers push to hear the story of traveling the National Road in the 1800s. I don't know. I can't just... we're here to hear about the National Road. Let's see what the pioneers have to say. Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it is inaudibly quiet. Yeah. There is audio playing. All right, let's see if William B. Archer is a little louder.
Of all my accomplishments, the creation of Marshall, Illinois is among my proudest.
Okay.
Although I was born in Ohio and grew up in Kentucky, I knew as soon as I arrived in Illinois that it would hold a special place in my life. I served as Clark County's first county and circuit clerk.
So behind these wax figures, we actually can see a map of the historic National Road. And it's as far as these old roads go, this is a fairly short drive. We are trying to see where we are. Marshall's not on this map, but there is Vandalia and behind old... who is this? This is... Okay, I thought that was Ben Franklin for a second. That's Albert Gallatin. See, behind him there is Indianapolis. That's where we were this morning. You cross to my home away from home, Columbus, Ohio. And then to the very tip top of West Virginia into Maryland. And it ends in Baltimore. So the historic National Road from St. Louis to Baltimore. I guess that makes sense, you know, back in the day when... you know, the country pretty much ended with St. Louis before, you know, the West became a thing. So you would travel from near the nation's capital in, you know, Washington, D.C., right next to Baltimore, and across Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Ohio, Indiana, through Illinois, and stopping in St. Louis. But let's take a moment to appreciate these figures here. This is George Washington, who is considered the forefather of the National Road. So apparently the National Road created by the founding fathers. See old George Washington there. And Thomas Jefferson, considered the creator of the National Road. You know, yeah, this may be a worthwhile road trip to do at some point. Do the historic National Road. Here is Albert Gallatin. Was a supporter of the National Road. And Joseph Shriver here, he surveyed the National Road, so helped construct it. Who is this gentleman? Oh, he is Joseph Shriver. Oh, okay. See back there. He is William Greenup. William Greenup there. That is Joseph Shriver. This is William Greenup. He was okay. So he was a National Road construction supervisor. So these two men, they did the actual labor creating the National Road. He, Albert Gallatin, supported. He was a strong supporter of the National Road. Thomas Jefferson created it. You know, he's really the brains behind it. And George Washington, the forefather of the National Road. Of course, George Washington, a professional forefather. This is a piece of wood from one of the original National Road bridges built in the 1830s, as this log here is about 180 years old. Some dioramas here of what the National Road would have looked like. It's a little dark over here, so I'm using my phone as a flashlight. So this is 1770 to 1810, just a dirt road through the country. And this is 1810 to 1835. Oh, you can see they're chopping down the trees. Those are all little stumps. They're logging the area. And 1835 to 1850, set up their farms. 1850 to 1890, it's a little snowy wonderland. 1890 to 1930. This is the 30s through the 50s here. See the town has got their own drive-through. Things are starting to pick up. And then we end here at 1950s to 2010s. And we saw the world's largest gavel across the street, but in here they have the world's smallest pistols. It says the pistols are not toys. It says the bullets are in the capsules. You see that thing that almost looks like a pill there? Apparently that contains the bullets. I don't know how effective these pistols would be. They seem very small. I mean, they're the smallest pistols in the world, so of course they're small. Also, there's a pretty sweet loot back there as well. But anytime I can stumble upon a previously unknown to me wax museum, yeah, that's a good day. So the building that we were just in was the Harlan Hall Opera House, now serving as kind of a Chamber of Commerce as well as a museum on the historic National Road. Would you guys like to see me? Is that an idea you guys would like to see? Maybe I could do a series of videos chronicling the historic National Road. Leave a comment in the comment section. So you will not find a small town in Illinois that does not have at least some sort of monument to Abraham Lincoln. This here says Lincoln and the Gunip Well. Now I did look this up here, and apparently there is a well in the county that they said they don't have specific documentation that Lincoln used that well, but they said using deduction, you know, he traveled here to practice law, that he obviously would have stopped at this well, as all travelers did, and got some fresh water and got some water for his horses as he was heading into town. We have one more of these art lions. This one's got a raccoon peeking out from his groin. And now we set out on the National Road. Now this here is the cross at the Crossroads. It is the second largest cross in the United States. The largest cross prior to this was the cross in Groom, Texas along Route 66. And the new biggest cross is actually in Branson, Missouri. That was erected in 2018 and replaced this, rendering this only the second largest cross in the United States. And there is no denying that this is a very massive cross. Let's see if we can that is massive. Encircling the cross here, you have the 10 Commandments. Each one is activated by this button here and gives a little lecture. I don't know if you can hear it. It's kind of hard to hear, but there's a little speaker there under the bench. There's some statues of Jesus here as well. See Jesus here. Looks like he's healing someone with the power of his hand there. You can see Jesus there talking with some children. Oh, now he's baby Jesus. I may have walked this in reverse order. And to give you guys a little bit of perspective on how big the cross is, I'm going to run over there and stand in front of it so you can see how tall the cross is compared to me. Be right back. Pretty big, huh? Whew. And there is a visitor center here, but it looks like we missed it for the day. It is currently closed. As you can see, this is an official site on the Historic National Road, an art and architecture site. Uh-oh, watch out for that super spooky skeleton next to us. Let's get away from that. And we have finally made it. There is the arch. That is actually not the Gateway Arch. We are not currently in St. Louis. We were still about an hour outside of St. Louis, but they do have a replica of the Gateway Arch here, just in the right next to the Budget Inn here. But yeah, the Gateway Arch. A very impressive site. This one a little less impressive, a little tinier, but still an impressive arch. See, I guess this arch here, technically, the gateway to the west. And unlike the arch in St. Louis, I do not think this one actually has a tram that goes to the top. Let's see. I don't know. There might be a tram in there. Who knows? Just down the road a little bit, we are here in Vandalia, Illinois. We have stopped by to visit the Kaskaskia Dragon here. It is the mascot of the Kaskaskia Supply and Rental Shop, and apparently he breathes fire. It says danger, danger, danger. Dragon breathes fire. You can see him, and I guess facing off against this poor unfortunate knight here. And yeah, if you look up the dragon, you can see his face is completely singed, I guess, from all the fire breathing he's been doing. But apparently we can make him breathe fire. Here is the controls to the dragon here. Insert token here. Dragon breathes fire. Get tokens at Kaskaskia Supply or Mach 21 Liquor Store. Now the liquor store is just right across the way here. So let's go get some dragon tokens, because it's not just Miller time, it is also dragon time. Alright, they're $1 a piece for these dragon tokens there. Actually have a picture of the dragon on it. And the back says, "Dragon fire brings good luck. Make a wish." All right, so let's get this dragon fired up. The lady inside that sold me the tokens, she said that the intensity of his flame just depends on how recently he's been refilled with fuel. And she did say that he breathes fire the instant that a token is dropped in. So she said you gotta be ready. So I got the token here. I'm gonna slide it in, but I'm gonna be pointed at the dragon here while we slide a token in. So let's see here. Oh, fingers crossed for a good one. Make a wish. Oh yeah! There we go. It's a little windy today, so the flames are going back up. That's a pretty long flame though. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna slide another token in. I got it zoomed in so we can get a closer look at the flames. There we go. That's a lot of fun. Okay, I decided to keep one of the tokens. So this is the last token here. Let's make this a good one, dragon. And we're gonna slide the coin in there. And there he goes. Can you see him? Can you see the flame? It's kind of windy and the sky's a little white, but I can hear the flames. And that'll do, dragon. That'll do. So thank you for joining me here today. I think we found some pretty fun stuff here along the long, lonesome road. The teeny tiny Statue of Liberty Museum. The National Road. I found out the National Road existed, and then I found out there was a secret wax museum for the National Road, and we got to experience a real life fire-breathing dragon. I think that is a fun day here on the long, lonesome road. Oh, and my favorite, the Idol, the traffic viewing platform in Indianapolis, which you guys probably think I'm strange, but I thought that was like a lot of fun. I don't know, I really got a kick out of it. But gonna be tomorrow. We're gonna be in St. Louis. The Trans World trade show, the Haunted House trade show is gonna be in full force. I'm gonna be doing some stuff around St. Louis. It'll kind of be celebrating Trans World. Definitely I'm going to be showing the convention at some point, but also just showing what else is going on around St. Louis. Kind of, the St. Louis has become kind of this haunter mecca, because every year all the haunters from all over the country come to St. Louis to see the new haunted house items, the masks, the animatronics, all the different aspects of the haunted house industry on display there. So stay tuned. Within the next couple days we'll be showing those festivities, and then after that, after my time in St. Louis, we're going to be heading west if everything goes according to plan. Be heading out to do something I've never done before in west of St. Louis. Hope you guys will be tuning in over the next couple days here, and in fact I hope you guys keep tuning in for days, months, weeks, years to come, because I travel around the country. I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and other fun random things. If you'd like to subscribe, that would help me out trying to get to 500,000 subscribers. If you'd like to help support the channel, consider contributing to Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month from me to you. Also selling enamel pins in the Etsy shop and doing personalized messages on Cameo. All those things help keep this train on the track, this boat in the water, and this fire-breathing metal dragon high in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.